Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come in and stop in and say hello, to give you a little update about what's been going on with me as far as like with my channel. Also, to share like a little bit of my morning routine and a little small grocery haul this morning, to give you guys an idea of what I normally get from the store and what I normally do in the morning once I am done doing like drop-offs in the morning. So what I'm going to do first is just go ahead and just show you what I just got for breakfast, and then we're going to go ahead and get into everything else. So I did go ahead and stop at Chick-fil-A. I got me like a small coffee. I normally do like a French vanilla, 2 fish French vanilla creams with sugar. The next thing, got like a small hash brown. I may not eat all of it, but it's something. And then, with my breakfast, I'm going to explain it. I'm not like a breakfast sandwich type of girl. I have to be in the mood for it. So I don't really get the sandwiches. What I get is basically like a la carte stuff. So I get like a side of sausage, a side of egg, a side of tomato. Now people are like, what are you doing with the tomato? The tomato, okay, I'm from South Carolina. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. We like tomatoes. We don't care what we're eating them with. Just like they would eat peppers on the side with everything as well. It depends on what it is. But, that's the kind of country girl I am. I'm a country girl at heart because that's where I'm from initially. So I normally just get like a side of tomato, with my breakfast. And what they do is they just basically put everything in here. You can see the tomato at the bottom there. But I basically just chop all this up, put my seasoning and whatnot on it, and I eat it. It's very good. I remember I was on the phone ordering this with one of my cousins, and she's like, oh, they sell stuff like that at Chick-fil-A? I'm like, yeah, you can, pretty much just, do what you want. It depends on what they have. And I know some Chick-fil-A's have special menus as well, but this is just a regular Chick-fil-A. And I've been doing it for a while. All this stuff cost me under $6. Well, actually under $7. So it's like $6 and change, which is pretty impressive, for a full breakfast. So anybody who's looking to, not spend too much in the morning, because I know when I love me some Starbucks. I went there a couple of days ago, but I said, you know what? I want something a little bit more like, on my budget, and I can still get full and it's still, good to eat. So that's why I went to Chick-fil-A. That's when I normally go to, my normal go-to as well when I'm not cooking at home. Because lately I have been so tired with trying to do everything like this channel. My full-time job, I'm a full-time mom as well. It's full-time mom as well, I'm sorry. And my kids one of my daughters are in activities, so I haven't been able to just get up and cook breakfast. I've been really tired. So whenever I'm out and about, I'll just go ahead and run my errands and grab something really quick, so that way I can just go ahead and just focus on getting ready for work. So what I want to do first is just acknowledge what's been going on with my channel. I have recently got some developments, and it's just, when I tell you, it's shocking to me, and I'm very happy and grateful. I started this channel 9 years ago, but I wasn't able to post. I didn't post anything because I was going through some things. I had my life events. I was a young mom, a wife at the time, and it was a lot going on with my life as being a new wife and mom. So I couldn't really invest time into it like I can now that my kids are older. But I would say I started this channel 8 or 9 days ago. I had literally 1 or 2 subscribers. Overnight, I'm over 500. When I tell you, and then my views have also went up with, a couple of my shorts, but I also want to bring you guys to get to know me and view my other content as well, which you haven't taken a look at that, but I want to get that out there more so. But when I tell you, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing to my videos, just investing time to any of my content or content at all, just clicking on my channel, period. It's a blessing. I don't take any of it for granted. There are days when I'm just like, what am I doing? Because I'm, new to this when it comes to like editing, putting stuff out there, trying to come up with things. I have been letting a lot of things get to me as far as like using, getting advice, trying to see about how to go about certain things. But I would say just go with what you want to do. Be you, be authentic. This is to anybody who is trying to start a channel, don't stress too much. Just be you. That's gonna keep you grounded, and it's gonna get you those viewers that can actually relate to you. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to, you know, overthink like I was doing before. I'm just gonna go with it. Like my very first video, if you guys go check that out, we're all in this together. That was just me being authentic. I just came on, I wasn't looking my best. I was about to work and work out, and that came straight from my heart. So I'm just gonna keep on that pace and stop trying to worry about lighting, where I'm filming, what I'm doing, how I'm looking. This is who I am. And you know, if you get to know me, hopefully you want to get to know me on my channel. You guys, I'm just like a regular everyday down-to-earth person, very laid back. I'm also, you know, very caring, you know, and genuine. So I want you guys to be able to follow along with me on my journey. And again, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys just even clicking on anything on my channel. It has changed within the last couple of days. I'm excited to see what it does further. I am going to keep going. It's been a little bit rough with trying to schedule things on how to, you know, when to film or what to film, but I'm just gonna go with what I'm destined to do by the grace of God. He's gonna guide me, of course. But I just want to pop on here and say thank you really quick to each and every one of you. And I hope you guys have been having a wonderful week. And, you know, we're getting ready for the upcoming weekend. So, you know, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you a couple of things I got from the store, and then also just have you look at a couple of things, projects that I'm working on in my home, and a little bit of my Christmas decor that I posted on one of my shorts. But just give you a little idea of where I'm trying to go with things with my Christmas decorations as well, and why I put them up so early. So what I'm going to do now, just go ahead and go into the store and, you know, get my little errands out the way and finish my breakfast. And I'll be back shortly. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Checking back in with you guys after I went on ahead and ran to the store. So now I'm just going to go ahead and go over a couple of things with you guys, what I came back with from the store. And also just share a couple of home updates that I'm working on. As well as like a little bit of my decor for Christmas. So we're gonna get into that next after I go ahead and show you my little grocery haul and what I ended up doing. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna start from this side. So I just have like my plasticware, whatnot that we normally use. Got some eggs, my favorite drink, Canada Dry Fruit Splash. It's my favorite. We got some grapes, some organic cabbage, Rice Krispie treats. If we go down here, I picked up some little Christmas findies that they have going on right now in Walmart. The sugar cookie spray, it's like a sanitizer, scented sanitizer spray. I got it for like $3. I thought it was a good find to get, because normally these are $10, kind of like at Sephora Ulta, but you can get them for like $3 if you go to Walmart. They're not the exact same, but they have their own, but they're still pretty good. I've used a couple of them. And here we are, some little fun dip for Christmas. Me and the girls, some grapes. I had to get some more Christmas lights because the ones that I had on the tree, I have a pre-lit tree, and the lights went out on the pre-lit tree. And I've only had it for like, this will be the second year, and you know, I'm trying to figure out why it went out so quick. I actually filmed a video on my decorations on one of my shorts if you want to go check that out. But it's still a nice tree, but I just have to replace the light, so got to get into that. Then we have, you know, some deodorant here. The Arm & Hammer is pretty good, aluminum free. Just start to use stuff like this with aluminum free to kind of like help with, you know, the underarms, you know, with the breast cancer and lumps and stuff like that, prevention. Because, you know, some of those things have different chemicals in it, so this is pretty good to use. No irritation, and it smells good. Some scented trash bags for my food. Since I don't have a garbage disposal, I throw my food away in those. Some Angus beef patties here. Folgers instant coffee packs, because I can't afford the big tub that I normally get for $6 to $7, so I'm going with these. These were pretty much almost sold out in the other instant ones. You know, I'm thinking everybody's trying to save, so hey, I don't blame them. And then I have my tomato Florida hamburgers. Mouthwash. This is a pretty good mouthwash here. It's a little bit expensive, but I just got this size for like $3. And then I'll just go back as needed. We got some floss picks here. jam, antibacterial wipes, hand soap, Common. I normally get the spray Common for the spray bleach one, which is $5, but I went with this one today under $1 because again, I was budgeting today. We got some wipes, we got some hair oils, some toothpaste, some Drano, the body wash, sensitive body wash. I normally get Dove, but this one here is close enough, and it's on $7.98 a pack. It was like under $8, so that's a steal for two twin packs. You know, for a twin pack and 2 in there, so that's a pretty good steal. Baking soda. We have our strawberry lemonade, and you know, I'm pretty sure I showed the paper towel. So let's move on over here to the next side. I have some hamburger buns, Panera bread. I just seen this today in the store. I know this is something new, but I'm definitely going to try this out and let you guys know how that went with that, because I normally get another kind, but this is going to be my first time getting this one. It looks good though. It looks very soft, and I'm pretty sure the flavor is good. Panera is pretty good. Then we have butter, chips, sugar, water. Oh, this is my absolute have, my favorite, Linder chocolate. It's just the best chocolate ever. I love it. Milk chocolate is my favorite. I get this almost every time I go to the store. It's like a little treat of mine that I like to have. Then we have our Hershey's for my daughter, Slim Jims. If you want like a quick snack, you can't really grab something else. These are pretty good. Best sweet tea here, Milo, so love that. Also, these are my seaweeds, Ocean's Halo. I talked about these before. These are really good snack, quick find as well, because I work from home. I'm running around constantly, so these definitely come in handy when I have to grab something really quick. All right, then we're gonna move on right along to some home improvement. So as you can see, those are my backsplash over here. I'm just putting up. It's not completed on this side or this side yet, so I'm working on that. These little backsplash sticky, what is it? The sticky towels. I got them from Amazon. I believe it's about, had to be about what, 20 something dollars, and they come in a little pack. They look like this. This is where I got them from, and then you just take them out. You have to measure them and just stick them up there. It's pretty easy to do, but it's a lot of work measuring and things, you know, a little bit of measuring things, but it's not too bad. So I'm working on that, because the one that I actually have, when I just bought my home 5 years ago, but I'm still working on certain things. But this is the tile I actually want to install, the mosaic, but this is a little bit pricey for installation, so I'll go ahead and put that up later. I have someone put it up later, and I have to order more of these. So this is what I really want to do, but it's expensive to get it installed. But the good thing about being a homeowner, you can always, you know, shift things around and adjust and add and change whenever, because you are the owner. Here's my paint right here, because I'm going to be continue to paint this wall. The ceiling has been painted, but over here, a little bit of decor. That wall is going to be an accent wall later. I need to continue to paint here and back towards the kitchen, because you can see the difference up there. All right, guys, continue where I left off. As you can see the difference with the painting, so I have to continue on through over here. And just wanted to bring you over here a little bit to see that I installed this light on my own. This light fixture is a little bit difficult to do, but I end up doing it with the wiring and things like that. I would just recommend that you be mindful of messing with electricity and like wires. Make sure your breakers is off, but I would highly recommend you hire a professional versus trying to do it on your own, because it could potentially be dangerous. I normally use contractors through Thumbtack. They are really good. I've been with them for years. Any issues or anything you may run into, they will definitely solve them. The customer service is great. The service and the people who they hire is great as well. So I'm just bringing you in here a little bit. I showed all this on my short again, and just letting you know what's going on in here. Now my tree, I had a problem with it coming on, and I have to go to Home Goods or at home to continue to finish this off. I had trouble with this tree coming on with the lights. I'm gonna try it again to see, because at one point it was not working, and I came here earlier and now it's working again. Look at there. Now you want to work. You've been out for 2 days And now you want to come on. I'm excited, but come on now. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't do me like that. You got me getting these lights and things like that and talking about you. So hopefully she continues to work. As of right now, we all good. So great. Don't have to put no extra lights on there. All right, so let's go ahead and close out the video. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video. Thank you guys again for coming along with me today with my morning run and store run, my haul, home improvement, decor. I will be back soon with some more updates on my day-to-day on what I do, and just to do a check-in with you guys as well to see how everyone is doing. Right now I'm in the middle of my work day, so I'm like running around like crazy, but hey, you know, this is something that I want to do. This is my time that I'm investing in this. So this is what I'm gonna get done to get completed. Now, also just want to give a thanks to all the veterans. You know, I know I'm a day late or I'm a little bit late, but hey, thank you for everything that you do. I did hear that this shutdown is over with, so we are super excited about that. I'm glad that people are able to get back to paying their bills and taking care of their families. Now, like I said before, we're all in this together. We're basically going to figure out ways to get past this. And I know I heard about that 2,000 that we're supposed to be getting. I hope that it is true, and I hope that it comes out soon. A lot of us can use it for like whether or not it's gifts or, you know, bills. It doesn't matter. Do what you have to do with it. No judgment. You know I am. But yeah, in closing, again, thank you guys, my extended family, for subscribing, liking, watching, whatever you do. Just stopping by, pulling up on me. Please continue to do that. I am not going anywhere. I'm going to try to post sometime this weekend to give you an idea of what I'm doing for the day. And also just do a check-in. Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Again, to just go ahead and just go on this journey with me. You know, this is new to me. I'm not a professional, but I am learning as I go and enjoying the process and, you know, in the meanwhile. So again, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your week. And we get ready to go ahead and prepare for the weekend. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.